Welcome to Good Witch Intuitive Tarot. This reading is for Sagittarius. It's a 2-week reading. It's for the second half of August. This reading could resonate right now or later on down the line, but you're meant to see it at this time. If it's your reading and it resonates for you, great. Let's get into it. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good for Sagittarius till the end of August. What do we need to know? What are the messages from now till the end of August? We've got present power, great achievement, the loving man. Present power, some kind of great achievement. It looks like a graduation, wedding, something big. And the loving man. Could be you, could be someone else. All right, let's get into it. Oh, I'm so sorry. This was the Quantum Oracle. We're also using the amazing Vice Versa Tarot, where the side that hits the table that we see will be the side I read. It's a different perspective on each side. We're also using the Lightseers Tarot, and we're going to be using the After Tarot. This is going to be next step energy going into September at the end, so you'll get to see how we go into September at the end of the reading. All right, let's do it. I am recovering from pneumonia. I will be clicking on and off throughout the video. You probably won't even notice it. It won't interrupt your reading. But if you do notice that I click here and there, I'm just trying to get my breath back because speaking is very hard when you have pneumonia with the breathing. And thank you for your patience. It really shouldn't take any more time than usual, though, really. It just takes me a second to regain my breath, and you guys won't even really notice it. All right, let's do it. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good, present power, great achievement, and the loving man. This is the Sagittarius reading for anyone who's guided. Wow, okay, somebody is pulling away from something. Now, this could have made you feel... this could be making you feel like stuck in something, or you could be moving towards something better. So let's say you have a really crappy boss, and I'm just using this as an example. You're going to pull away from that boss because you've been feeling really stuck in that situation and moving to in another direction towards a really great boss. Now I'm using boss as an example. This could be a relationship. It could be anything. All right, let's keep going. We also have the Empress here, the Devil, and the Eight of Cups. The Magician, the Knave of Wands, the Ace of Swords, wow, beautiful. Yeah, absolutely. This is exactly what I was looking at here. King of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. This is kind of exactly what I just said. So if you look at this, we've got, like, this is almost like success in finding a really great boss. We have the King of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. That sounds exactly like what I just said to you guys a minute ago. Don't try to put it all in a little box for each of you. I'm sure it'll be different. Yeah, absolutely. Somebody's definitely going on some kind of a journey here. Yeah, oh my gosh. So you have the Magician on the Wheel of Fortune as well. This is the Wheel of Fortune, but in some of these amazing cards, there are 2 for 1, and you get the Magician and the Wheel of Fortune, and you also have the Magician over here. So you're manifesting, and look at the shooting star above the Magician. Also, I don't know why I thought, oh, okay, the other side of the Fool has the shooting star. But this Fool is ready to go on the journey. It has something to do with partnership, and it's going to be new because this is the Eight of Cups, but it hasn't come in yet. I mean, I'm sorry, the Ace of Cups, and it hasn't come in yet because, see back here, there's a Knight of Cups who's sneaking up or bringing it in. You might not even see it because it's in the dark. But there's something here about leaving one thing with that Knight of Cups going in a different direction. Queen of Pentacles here, turning the wheel. I feel like we're leaving one thing behind, Eight of Cups, and moving towards, and also Devil, something we felt stuck in. It feels like when I look at the Devil looks like it has the 2 people chained to the Devil, right? Right here. And they look just like the people on the Lover's card. One's black, one's white. They look identical. I feel like the thing you're leaving is something you felt really stuck in. It has something to do with an agreement or a partnership of some sort. We've got the Empress. This could be your own energy or someone else's. I feel like this Empress and this loving man are going to come together in some way. It could be work. Like I said, I feel like this loving man could also be the King of Pentacles, unless this is the person you're leaving behind. It's possible. I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is the same person as the Empress. But we've got this energy of busting free of one thing to move towards another. And look at the Knave of Wands looking right at the Ace of Swords. The Knave is like, well, I have a lot of mountains to climb, but I'm going to get that victory wreath, and I hold the Sword of Truth, and I hold my new beginning with the Ace of Wands. It's nice. Like that wand feels like the Ace of Wands right next to the Ace of Swords. And like I said, we have this King of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and some kind of victory. Again, remember, the victory wreath is on its way in, and it's in both cards. Really nice. All right, let's get some clarity around it. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good? I'm going to lay them all down before I speak because I really do need to catch my breath here. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good? What do we need to know? What are the messages for the second half of August for Sagittarius? What do we need to know? What are the messages for anyone with Sagittarius placements or anyone else who's guided to see this for whatever reason you're here? Welcome. Could resonate now or later on down the line. Tell me about the Eight of Cups, Devil. Absolutely. I just said this. We'll talk about that in a minute. Tell me about the Empress. What do we need to know? What are the messages? Empress. Five of Cups. Okay, this was Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, and Eight of Cups. I'll be talking Ace of Swords, Eight of Wands. I just talked about, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. I just spoke of how this reminded me of the Ace of Swords and Ace of Wands together. And then they came out with the Eight of Pentacles. So we have the Empress with the Five of Cups. We have Magician, please. The Page of Cups and the Page of Swords reversed. You're waiting for some kind of information, and I felt it here too. Knave of Wands, Ace of Swords. Knave of Wands, Ace of Swords. Oh, really? Okay. Tell me about, there's a lot of fives coming out. This to me feels like change coming in, but it's not been easy. Tell me about the Knave of Wands, Ace of Swords. Yeah, it's Lovers Reverse, which could be any kind of partnership for me. It's two people who, they built something together with the Seven of Pentacles here, but because of like the constant pecking, with the Five of Swords, see how this bird's like pecking, this person's getting a headache, they're feeling emotionally drained with the King of Cups reversed. There's something going on here, like this new journey that's about to happen. It's because somebody feels really emotionally drained. Five of Cups and Empress. And it doesn't matter what gender you're here because everybody's here. But I wanted to show you this real quick. The Eight of Pentacles came out. So for some of you, this is definitely work. Three of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles that you're detaching from because you got a brand new beginning about to come in. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. The same Ace of Wands and Ace of Swords I had just spoken of right here came out to confirm what I said. You're leaving one thing to head towards another, but you're doing it because you're just disappointed with what's been going on. And you're waiting for some kind of a message. We have the Page of Cups, but we have the Page of Swords. And see how the Page of Swords is getting the information? It's in the reverse. I feel like this is what you're doing. You're manifesting, you're working with spirit, you're gathering all the tools, and you just need the information. Tell me about Tell me about King of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Six of Wands. Nine of Swords and Temperance. So this is something that's, oh yeah, a Nine of Pentacles too. This is divine timing. You've planted these seeds and you haven't been able to pick them yet. Disappointment in this one thing that you have to, it's like you're separating from. I have to let this go. There's a lot of disappointment about it. I have to detach from it. I have to leave it behind. It didn't work out. It was some kind of a commitment, any kind, for, you know, it's going to be different for each of you. And there's a lot of stress around this, but there's also a lot of abundance coming in with Temperance in divine timing. Remember, that Knight is coming in with that Ace of Cups, and you don't even know it. It's like in the dark. So, you know, this Fool's going out on this new journey after having to leave some other thing. You know, the Fool could be your very own energy. But if you look closely, this Magician is turning the wheel and manifesting in something new that you can't quite see yet. So there could be like an offer of some sort, the loving man. It could be a milestone achievement, a great achievement. It could be something, I feel like you're manifesting in this, you're working on this. You're in a state of consciousness of present power. This is also Leo season for me, which is right here now, the Lionsgate portal. You could have been manifesting in like crazy, planting the seeds and working on something to cause some kind of change so you could leave one thing behind and bring in another. Because the old thing really is emotional. It could even be stressful. And with these fives coming out on top of it, the fives coming out with the emotional energy make me feel like you've been feeling stuck in these fives, and with the Devil here as well. But the only way to get unstuck is to make some kind of a move, it looks like, and bring in your new beginnings, because they're right there, like they want to come in. Let's get your after tarot. What do we need to know about what's next here? This is next step energy as we go into September. What can we expect? Sagittarius reading. What's next? It's about a partnership. We got it right there. What else do we need to know? It's about a choice. Two and two. What else do we need to know? Taking a leap of faith and allowing yourself to follow through. This Fool grabs onto the cliff and chickens out. So they're saying, like, look, you do have a choice to make. It has to do with something. You are going to have to bust a move. We already saw that a couple times in this reading. Yeah, because look, the Five of Wands, they're now sitting down and there's no fighting. Remember, you had these fives here showing us this has not been easy. But I feel like the Five of Wands is going to be in the past. See how we're walking away from the past, leaving the past? You know, we're not letting it hold us down. Taking this new leap of faith, going on this new adventure, it's going to lead you towards, I feel like it's going to lead you towards a positive partnership so that you can leave behind the one that wasn't positive. And like I said, for some of you, this is definitely work-related because you got both work-related cards here. Even the Seven of Pentacles sometimes can be work. Tell me more about this. Is there anything else we need to know about what's next step energy going into September, please? High Priestess. Oh, look at that. And then this card insisted on popping out of the deck when I pulled out the High Priestess. Use your intuition about releasing things. Even if it's stressful, you got the stress card twice here. The Nine of Swords. See how this person fights the demon? They fight the stress that's keeping them up at night. Use your intuition and follow that. If you feel something's wrong, it probably is. If you feel you're doing the right thing, then you probably are. Anything else we should know about what's next going into September for Sagittarius, please? Nine of Pentacles. Getting into that high vibration kind of, oh yeah, absolutely. So here's the thing, and look at that. Three of Pentacles right behind it. Some of you are going to change jobs. You're going to cause a change. You're going to leave a partnership and you're going to head towards something that you're really going to like so much better, and it's going to change the entire cycle for you. For some of you, it could be an actual relationship, but for others of you, it's definitely work-related for a lot of you. It has something to do with a commitment to, I'm going to say, a boss or a company or even a business partner. For some of you, this is going to be a big event, though. You could get an offer that's just so much better. So in other words, as bad as this sounds, like, oh, I got to leave a partnership, it's stressful. But it's because something else is going to be, I really feel like this guy is going to come in and offer you something. And that is going to be like just 100 times better. And you're going to be like, wow, I really did achieve something here. So, but I got to tell the other guy I'm leaving, you know, whether this is a relationship or whether this is, and this could be girl, guy, it doesn't matter. I'm using that as an example. I'm reading cards, but gender doesn't really matter here. So, a lot of you are going to be trading up in something, in some part of your life. All right, good luck, everyone. I hope that you like this video. Please do take a second to like the video. It helps the channel so much more than you know, and I appreciate it. I'm going to put some stuff up here that I think you might like to click into that pertains to Sagittarius or recent things. Also, please drop a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Talk to you guys soon. Thanks.